this outfit called Neuraspace. It's actually based out of Portugal, I guess. And they're a provider of AI-enabled space domain awareness and traffic management solutions. And they just got 15.6 million euros in new financing to do that further. And they're combining strategic private investment from Winds Capital, Explorer Investments, and Armilar Venture Partners, together with the funding awarded under Portugal's Recovery and Resilience Plan. So it's going to expand their AI platform, accelerate autonomous mission operations, increase its proprietary optical sensing infrastructure, and further develop Neuraspace DEF, their dual use capability supporting governmental and defense users. So there you go.
I am a little confused by this because I think of the United States as being very, very dominant in space domain awareness. There's a language nuance here that some people don't understand. So space situational awareness is the phrase that you use if you're a civilian talking about what's around you, and space domain awareness is the phrase you use when you are in the military talking about the same thing. It was a phrase coined by now retired Lieutenant General Shaw, 3-star General Shaw. But I don't think of Europe at all, not at all, when I think of space domain awareness. So I was pretty surprised when I saw this.
Yeah. I guess this sovereignty thing is just catching on everywhere. Let's see if we can get some money out of it too. And they did. So good for them.
You kind of need to have a space force for space domain awareness to be legit. And are they going to sell their data to the US? Because who's the other buyer? This is something I do like, though. They're talking about the rapid commercialization, revenue growth of 350% over the past year, which is great. The company monitors more than 600 satellites operated by commercial and institutional customers, including one of our favorites, Spire Global, Geosat, Nano Avionics, Sidious Space, and U-Space, and the European Space Agency. So, I don't entirely understand what it is that they're doing that's different from other things. So,
but they have a fancy screen with a lot of fancy stuff on it, and it looks all cool and sciencey and techie.
Yeah, they do. I can make a very similar graph in about 45 minutes. So that,
that's neat. Bunch it up. Hey, there you go. They could have done that. I don't know. Next up, real quick, and maybe somebody can figure out the exchange rate between yen and dollars. So iSpace got a grant for high precision landing technology in the lunar polar regions under phase 2 of the Space Strategy Fund program administered by JAXA. And so they want to have their own capability in this part for small payloads and deployment in the polar regions. And they got 11.6 billion yen for that. I guess the maximum grant amount is 20 billion. So 11.6 billion. That's still, I don't know what that is in millions of US dollars, but but they got a significant grant. They're going to do some interesting stuff, and they've been successful with the stuff they've been doing. So good for them.
Yep. The more people go to the moon, the better.
That's true. Love them on moon these days. India is not letting any grass grow under its feet. They say they plan 300 satellites and a space station by 2035. And they're going to launch most of the satellites in the next 5 to 6 years and then build the space station. So, the chairman of ISRO, Dr. V. Narayanan, talked about this. They're doing the first uncrewed mission of their first human spaceflight program by the end of this year. And so they've evolved from depending on rockets and satellites from other countries and now they launched 434 foreign satellites from 36 countries on a commercial basis using their own homegrown Indian rockets.
Yep.
So that was kind of cool.
I think it's really straightforward for them to get 300 satellites up. Their own space station as a sovereign station, fingers crossed, thumbs up. But given how fast they were able to build stuff for the moon, I'm going to give them about a 30% chance, maybe even a 50% chance. But a space station is harder than a set of satellites. So.
It is. As everybody else is finding out, that all the other guys that are building, space stations of their own.
Right.
It's not easy. And of course, as Joe Luttrell says, India needs to get back to launching first.
Yep. Get that part right. For sure. Dallas, by the way, did say that there are some articles about somebody catching plumes and ejecta. So I will go look for that, Dallas. I appreciate that. Thanks.
Yep.
Yeah, that's kind of important. So
okay.